What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're back for ReZero, the final one I'm going to record before the series ends up finishing in the next several weeks. Because, honestly, this is the point that they broke away from before their extended vacation until Wednesday that just passed, where episode 12 came out. So I'll give it a few more weeks before I get back to this, just to give myself a bit of cushion room. But that said, in the last episode, we literally came no further to figuring out what was happening exactly with Subaru and his memories and, people dying left, right, front, and center. This time, we're in a current timeline where Meili died, and similar to how Elsa did with Garfield, she kind of possessed Subaru. So, Ram apparently knows what happened because Patricia told on him. But the real question is he going to have to kill Ram? Does Ram kill him? Does he get reset again? What's going to happen here? Let me know about all your thoughts in the comment section down below, of course, as always. And hit the like button, subscribe, and let the whole video run through the regular watch time, and let's get into it. Apparently she told Emilia. And Ram has a very good point here, lust could be what's going on here, and, her and Gluttony showed up at some point, but wouldn't Shala have, noticed that as a thing before they even arrived? You'd think. Well, maybe he cracked his skull open and died so he can do this the right way. Unfortunately, no. Hopefully Emilia and Ram didn't continue to infight, though it looks like they might have. Okay, so apparently whatever possessed him broke free of that ice cage, and I'm going to assume he's about to pan onto Emilia and Ram's dead bodies. So, bigger question is the forces within what's taking over? Now, to what extent, who knows? Because possession is still what I'm going with, but by what, who the fuck knows? Because he's learned to live with invisible prominence, and granted he might have been able to use that to kill them, but also, how would the cage have broken? Like, it could have looked like a locked room case, even if all those graffiti were on the walls and stuff pointing the blame at him. Wait, Reed can come down from his room? I didn't even know that. Yeah, he's asking the same thing I am. There were no other men... Julius? Or something worse? Okay, well, there's Julius, dealing with that fire rescue machine demon thing. And now Reed is going to go down and finish Julius off. Didn't think he was that cold-blooded. He's a douche, but I didn't think he was, liable to just go kill people. Damn, all those things don't want him there either, so they're going after him over Julius. Crazy. Okay, you don't even know if they're still alive, though. He gets tasked with Anna and Echidna, and it's are they even still alive anywhere? Am I gonna go find their dead bodies again? Okay, to be fair, while none of you are sure if that's right or not, even himself, I feel like there's bigger problems. Why the hell is Julius down there fighting those things? What the fuck happened? No, he's right. The tower's about to, crumble in on itself again, so... That's also a third thing he has to figure out, is not only what's happening to his memories, what's happening to him, but now also what the fuck's happening to the tower. Probably connected to the first two questions, but, problems. Okay, he just called himself out for being a disgusting creep, but let's think about it that why would he call himself out like that if it weren't somebody possessing him? A good thumbnail. To be fair, bro, that convenience store thing also happened a far lot longer ago than you think it did. Yo, bro, on that end, I totally get it. If there is a god up there other than Loki, which, granted, I can only pin the last, 15 years of the world's exposure to things. 18 years, not 15 anymore. Give or take. Whatever god came before that, I can totally blame for longer of my life going to shit. Well, not much longer, but a little bit. Oh. So, Shala's about to eliminate him, for some reason. But that's probably for the best. Oh, that's not Shala, that's a spider. Beetle? Scorpion. Okay, maybe it is Shala, and she, like, regressed. Wait, wouldn't that mean that Lust is actually there? Yeah, those are Shala's needle attacks. What the fuck happened to her now? The same thing that happened in, like, the other lifetime where she, like, got the triple eye effect when he stepped outside the tower? Yeah, like, this is one of the longest points he's went without an RBD, so hopefully his, last checkpoint is that coming back from memory loss thing. Otherwise, they might actually be without Meili. Yike. Oh, apparently that piece of, the scorpion is now exploding. Bye, Anna. Oh, no, she's still alive, but I'm guessing she lost her lower half. But his thought process is probably if I can bring her back to the green room, it should be fine, right? Meili, I appreciate what you're trying to, fuck with my head about, but everyone is dead as far as I'm aware. So, could you just, like, tell that scorpion thing to come back and reset me? That'd be cool, that'd be neat, that'd be awesome. So instead of finishing Anna off like a wounded animal, why don't you just, like, bash yourself a few times? So, he's using invisible permanence to kill himself? Not a bad idea. Satella, now is not the time! Again, this is why I respect the man, though, because I follow this kind of thought process. Like, yeah, I know I'm loved. I know I have family that loves me. There's like a handful of friends I have on the internet that say they care for me and appreciate me and like seeing me around. I even have a few of you guys, from this content thing who have said you appreciate what I do. But even then, that still does not help me love myself. And I know it's kind of the, saying of how can somebody else love you if you don't love yourself? It's just hard. Like, I've never received any negative comments about the obvious thing, saying I look like Alfred E. Newman or something. And I know a lot of y'all won't get that reference, but my point being of with things I have like learned in all my years growing up, it's very hard to love myself at my old dusted crusted age. I know in theory it's not that old, but like again, people in Japan have said that the age I'm at is dusted, crusted, chopped, and cooked, as the kids might say. But I vibe with him on that thought process. I know I'm loved. But why am I worth being loved when I'm the most worthless sack of garbage in the world? But that's also why I try and, like, do these things, because whether it's just, like, for fun sometimes or given, like, actual thought processes or, inspirational shit out there to the world, I still think down on myself all the time. I just try to, like, put out there the same recycled positivity others try to give, but from the perspective of somebody who has very little positivity. Like, I don't know, bro. But I totally get, where he's coming from with that. I do. Also, here's another thing to ask about the Satella thing. Is this Satella incident just the one that's living within his own mind and heart and, boring invisible prominence like it did for Beetlejuice? Or is it, in this case, Emilia being possessed by Satella to try and, like, break through to him more or something? A tomb of love. Honestly, wouldn't mind it. Emilia, I was about to die from your witch self. Come on, man. They're all dead. Every single one of them. And remember how we're trying to investigate who killed Meili? Technically, I did it, but I don't remember. This is a hell of a time to be reminding him of the moment you guys met to replenish his memories. Granted, maybe this will help for his next life if he actually resets, but the fact that Miasma hasn't taken them in yet to, like, obliterate them by this point is crazy. It's almost like they're waiting for her to finish her story, just like, yeah, come on, bitch, we gotta kill you, move it along. I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna kill you first chance I get. Again, it's like it's circling them like, come on! So, after being reminded of just who the hell he is he gonna fall back into the miasma and let it consume him so he can try this one more time? He doesn't even do the chance to do it willingly, he has to jump. It's like he's seeing himself drop back into the cycle of his previous life. Okay. Best case scenario just happened. Literal best case scenario for him is him being revived to the point of his memory loss. And if he remembers every single thing that just happened, what kicked him in the ass to remind him who he the fuck was, best case scenario. Like, I don't know if his memories came back in full, but he was definitely reminded who he was. Which, being reminded of who the hell he was, maybe that means he can at least, like, figure things out better, you know? Like, before any bad things happen, you know, he pops off and admits the things he's dreamed about to everybody. Because even if he can't, like, admit RBD, or maybe he'll relearn that in this life. Like, he tries to sort of tell everyone, yeah, so I've come back from the okay, nope, fuck, right, can't tell them that. I had these dreams, the prophetic dreams, where, like, I lost my fucking shit, not just my memories, and I killed, well, I can at least guarantee I killed you, and maybe there was a life where I killed all of you, and then somebody killed me, couldn't tell you who, so... But the one who killed me in those other 2 lifetimes I do remember... Fuck, I can't word it like that. The people I dreamed about killing me at least twice did not sound like any of you. It's gonna be hell for him to explain, and honestly, that kind of makes me want to watch the next episode anyway. I said this was the last one I was gonna watch in my binge, but honestly, I might just finish catching up and watch the next one anyway, because, like... Ugh... Usually after an emotional roller coaster, unless it's the finale, usually there's a lot of shit that's about to go down in, like, I guess the coming back episode, since that's basically what episode 12 of the season is. Like, I should get my episode out for the day already, because it's almost 6 o'clock, but also I kind of want to figure out if they figured out what's happening in the next one. Why do I have muscular pain right here? Hopefully that's not my heart. I think the heart's actually closer over here than here, but... Anyway. Yes, I was crying, but, like, again, this is one of those cases where when I relate to somebody, I kind of can't help but feel for them when shit's happening, you know? Especially when it's the kind of, like, self-insert thing where I would never have anything like that happen, having, like... Not just the instance of a near-death situation and multiple people, like, saying that they trust me or love me or something. God forbid, right? But more of the just general thoughts of people having those kind of emotions conveyed into somebody who at one point thought themselves so useless. But whether or not I record the next one, I do not know yet. We shall see. But you can let me know your thoughts on all that stuff in the comment section down below as per usual, because it's always appreciated to hear what people have to say and think. And of course, about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the other channels, ring bells like Facebook, follow Twitter, Blue Sky, TikTok, Patreon, Twitch. And of course, subscribe to Patreon and Twitch because you get benefits and stuff. You know, animated visual and audio stuff from here. And exclusive projects on occasion. And Twitch, you know, Pokemon member claims, whatever else I might think of. Till next time, Ben the Blazer King with King's Critiques out. Ta-ta for now. Peace.